Hello, strategists, generals and soldiers of the Second World War. Welcome back to Panzer Corps Gold and playing hardball. Welcome back to Stalingrad. So, we have managed to form a rather cohesive front line over here. We have nearly full control of these western city quarters. We have decided to rather form a salient to get these primary objectives rather than to push a full front line forward. Yeah, and we have taken the city of this railroad conjunction named Betonaya. However, the Soviets have counterattacked with a huge wave of tanks, as we can see here. The only advantage is that these are just T-60 tanks. T-70 is there as well. 556, 7, 236. So that one is a pretty nice improvement. But of course we do have an advantage here. However, for the next day there is supposed to be rain. So that's the situation. And I just wanted to end the role playing for a second because, guys, I was thinking about the question why the Wehrmacht went into Stalingrad in the first place. Because we know that the 6th Army that was here historically was actually considered to be an elite formation. So they had proven themselves in a number of battles before. However, they were not educated, trained, and probably also not ideally equipped for house fighting, and I guess the Soviets knew that. Yeah, and the Soviets actually wanted to draw them in. That was a deliberate tactic, yeah, to draw them into the city. And maybe that's the reason why Stalin said Stalingrad will never fall, never ever, or something. Yeah, and basically he got Adolf Hitler to repeat his mistake, the big mistake that he already did during the London Blitz, or in general the air fighting over Britain, the big battle of Britain, where the Luftwaffe, firstly, as we remember, was concentrating on military assets and the industrial base, logistic hubs and stuff like that, you know. And then Hitler decided, after a little bombardment of Berlin that the Royal Air Force managed to do, they just dropped a couple of hundred bombs onto the city. Hitler said, no, now we are also bombing the civilian areas. But that was a huge mistake, because that didn't have any impact on war production or anything. Yeah, although it caused a number of deaths, but that in itself probably only increased the resolve of the British population anyway, instead of hurting them. And that gave the British industry, the British war equipment production, a breathing room to replace their lost airplanes. Yeah, and that was the point. That was basically the big mistake, or one of the many mistakes, but probably a very, very important factor. Of course, you'll say there were many more factors, like radar, having a huge advantage with radar alone, and stuff like that. But here Hitler seems to have repeated this, like doing this duel of the dictators and saying, no, we will take Stalingrad. Yeah, we will conquer the city. Because we also remember in the beginning of the planning of Fall Blau, Case Blue, here the attack of 1942, that was supposed to lead the Wehrmacht, the Nazi German forces, all the way to the Balkans, way east beyond Stalingrad. they never even considered to take Stalingrad. You know, they just said, okay, well, we will block the Volga here, the river that is east of this map, east of the area of the city. Yeah, and then I was thinking why they didn't just encircle the city, yeah, in the first place, like they did with Leningrad. And that was rather interesting. I did a little bit of research on that question. And unfortunately, the game here, Panzer Corps, does not provide any information on that aspect. Or rather, well, maybe a little bit, but no, not really. The topography of Stalingrad is pretty unique in the thing that it's very steep. You know, the topography is very steep, a steep fall to the river. So if we think that the Volga is here in the black, yeah, this is Stalingrad. So Stalingrad is actually a pretty long and relatively narrow city. Yeah, just a couple of kilometers wide, but pretty long. And in the west, there are pretty high hills. So basically, that is, in a way, it's an advantage for those factions or those people who can hold these hills, because then they can see very far into the steppe east of Stalingrad and beyond the Volga. However, due to this huge difference in height, the artillery wasn't able to really nicely hit targets inside of the city. And in addition, the Air Force, the German Luftwaffe, had, of course, or not of course, but they had already turned Stalingrad into rubble. So they bombed it, threw a couple of thousand tons onto the city of bombs. And as we know, if a house is already destroyed, you know, then it's hard to destroy it even further, but it provides pretty good cover. Like these ruins provide pretty good cover for infantry. So, and then the so-called angled fire, in German Steilfeuer, you know, if we imagine this is an artillery position here, you never want to shoot directly 90 degrees upwards, you know, like from the land here, 90 degree upwards, because your projectile will shoot upwards and then fall onto your head. That's why artillery usually use the ballistic shot, you know, like 45 degrees, for example, and then it falls down like this. Something like that, yeah? Steilfeuer, so this high-angled shots would mean that you shoot higher, and then the projectile falls down again. And I guess I'm not an artillerist or anything, but I as I understand it, this makes it more difficult to hit something, you know, this Steilfeuer. And in addition, you know, with having the this height difference, yeah, shooting down there, that was difficulty. So, and of course, we remember that the German army here, the 6th Army, already had massive logistical problems, so they didn't even have the ammunition they needed. Yeah, they would have needed for a very effective and quick assault. In addition to that, yeah, well, we already have learned that the Soviets had all the ammunition they needed. They had many hand grenades, and yeah, there was no real shortage of ammunition. However, they did have problems with the number of rifles, which is why they just sent their civilians into the fight, and those got the order, well, you just get yourself a rifle from someone who got killed, and your job is fulfilled if you have killed, or even better, severely wounded a German soldier. So that was the whole doctrine. So, and then they wanted to draw the Germans in and then force them into a war or a battle of attrition. Yeah, because there the Soviets had the advantage. They had the numbers in soldiers, they had the numbers in production of war equipment, and they had the land and lease support. Yeah, so they had really the advantage in all major aspects, basically. Maybe only the Germans only had the advantage that they had really experienced and pretty crack soldiers, basically. But in house-to-house fighting, that is also an advantage, especially against higher numbers. That is, you know, that is lesser so than in open field, where the combination of arms can be used way better, you know. So that's the situation here. And well, that's the reason our forces are going into the city. So, and why we are not, and because of the topography, it was not really possible to encircle Stalingrad. And also, you can see it here possibly a little bit at least, there's a unique topography of Stalingrad in addition to this height and the height difference, in that there are erosion, that there's a lot of erosion, so there were like ridges, you know, like here maybe, yeah, a little bit simulated by this, although there are no roads or rail tracks or something, but these ridges also made it necessary to only advance in certain areas, you know, and that made it pretty foreseeable from where the German forces would come. So that's the situation here. So, and we have to deal with the counteroffensive, and in addition, very, very bad, even worse than anything else, the weather is going to be really bad. And we won't have, oh well, it will be a problem because we don't have the ammunition, right, with some of our units, or only a little bit. And once we are actually here, and it starts to rain, then we will have less supply. So what we should do, in my opinion, is we have to destroy these tanks. Yeah, only our poor recon got hit again, like always, basically. We need to do something, and it's even possible, I don't remember it, but it's even possible that I just forgot them to put them out of there, right? Or did I? I'm not sure. But that, if so, that was dumb and a mistake, and our poor guys paid the price for it. And by the way, just to also address the question whether it's worth it to have such high overstrength units, the big question if it's really worth it with the recon, because the recon has only a negligible attack value. Yeah, they can mob up strength 1, 2 units or something, or maybe 3 or something, but otherwise they don't have a worth basically in terms of prestige. Just speaking of prestige, and it's possibly better just to buy a 10 strength unit, right, because they get shot up so often, and they are actually they cost only 145. So it's possibly not worth it in this case, actually. Yeah, we'll see. So what I'm thinking is just to drive down here, take these 2 roads, 1, 2, 3, 4 points for holding, 5, 6 for holding, 7, 8 or something, right? Or 7 or something, so we get out of the line of sight. That's my thinking here. But let's have our our planes do some tank shooting. They can nicely destroy them. Yeah, let's have them drive around like so. Yeah, taking the city. Oh, there are more guys, okay. And then you guys, yeah, you just drive there. Let's hope they are not coming there now. And find them, and then they could also come over, but then at least they would lose the entrenchment. If that happens, then well, then I think I will never ever put more prestige into our recon, although these guys have already experienced 3. So, by the way, do we have a hero? No, not even that. Okay then. So the Italians, I bet they have here, especially around the strategic points, I bet they have some flak, right? But you guys, yeah, you need to ditch out some damage. Oh, nice bomber run. Very nice. Okay, then. We want to get to this artillery there. So you guys, yeah, you shouldn't have any problems. Very good. It's also, by the way, it's an impressive shot they do, you know. It's kind of terrifying. Now they could drive there and we can see a 14 strength tank can quite destroy that one. So our U, can you reach someone? Oh yes, you can. Very good. That T-34, please. Would ya? Would ya be so kind? Fly there. Shoot that thing. Okay, very nice indeed. So that is Rudel. By the way, Rudel was a real German Wehrmacht soldier and basically something like a hero. He was like, he caused more destruction than some of the whole armies of the Allied, like the Axis forces, you know, like the Allied forces with the Germans. But that is something we can get into at a later point. So here you guys can't reach anybody, so let's bomb. Or which is actually the better bomber. 657, 21, and you guys have, ah yeah, you are the worst bomber, so you can rather fly there. What's going on here? Okay, good, nothing. Let's bomb them. Very good. Then you guys. Ah yeah. So what do we have here? You guys can go here and bomb them or bombard them. So you shoot them. Good. At least that. And 6 are only suppressed. Oh, that was a bad shot. It would be good to kill them all. So they lose line of sight here. And if we kill these two, then we can put a tank there and destroy them. And even have the Stuk. Ah yeah, the Stuk could go here. Yeah, let's do that actually. Let's have the Stuk here. Shoot them some more. Very good. How much ammunition do we have? Oh no. One more shot. And it's going to rain. But now they are all suppressed, which means our Adler Pioneers... Oh, they have only 7. Oh. Well, then the Italian infantry needs to... Oh, I'd rather have them here for protection, actually. Oh, no one can get there. Okay, I guess these guys will hold out a while longer. Let's concentrate on them then. So our Gebirgsjäger go here like so. And then the Pioneers still don't get an advantage. Seven. Yeah, well, okay. But still, let's do it. Okay, great. Very good. And very bad, because now... Well, you guys... Yeah. You need to go here, like so. We need to take this one here. So these Pioneers need to drive here, but they will do it only after we have dealt with them. So let's have the Italians Bomb them. Okay, 1 at least. Which means now they have entrenchment 2. And we don't get an artillery shot on them. So let's drive like this, and you guys... Oh my goodness. No, actually we can't really do that. Can't do anything, right? Well then, these pioneers drive here. You guys... Ah, well, actually, we can drive like so. And then the Italian infantry will attack them. They will need to... Yeah, it's very unfortunate, but we have to make the attack. Or just 1. Oh, come on. 5, entrenchment 1. Oh no. Oh, that was bad. It should have been better. And if you guys go here, it's the same. Oh, that's such a pity. What do we do now? Can't do anything. Yeah, well, then let us work on them. They go here, they shoot this infantry. These Blitz Pioneers. Well, if there are more tanks around, then we have a problem. And the artillery has only 1 shot left. They're also 2. Yeah. We need to discourage them from attacking anybody. These guys have entrenchment 7, so I just hope that they will stay there. And they don't know what's going on here, but they will probably go in there, right? Now, well. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But it could mean that if these guys fall back, then we can get the city as well. And then we just buy another recon. Okay then, so we are not flying there because I'm sure that there is flak around there. But maybe with you guys. Yeah. And you we need up here to kill off these tanks, right? So let's fly like so. Are they they're just 12, but they are the T-70, so let's fly there, bombard them nicely. Yes, very good. They get resupplied. Actually, we are in kind of an okay defensive position with the infantry here. That was actually rather coincidental. I had actually planned to use them up here, but I wanted to get them away from this artillery here. You drive there and shoot at this SMG troop. Yeah, they are also pretty experienced, these guys. And you provide defensive fire here. Nice shot. We don't have any infantry there, only the Italians. That's not good. Well, these guys. Yeah. That's not good. So, but let's get here. Oh, they will suffer. So we can't do that. Could drive here. How much ammunition do you have? 2 shots. Yeah, it would be a waste not to shoot with them and resupply them now. However, I mean, the next turn there's rain, so I guess the turn after that we have another shot, so it should be fine. And then we resupply after the rain is gone. Let's just be optimistic here. Yeah, I think the infantry, this is Italian infantry, and these guys are the Bersaglieri. So they go here like so, and then you guys go there, and then we put the Wolfram here to provide cover for them, just in case someone attacks. Also this tank, oh, they are in the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. We shouldn't expose them like this, right? They need to get out of the way. But let's drive here like so. And then you guys, you can drive there as well. Can't get around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You guys could destroy them, and then this tank can drive on this field and attack them. Which would probably be the best choice. And these guys, yeah, they could only they can't reach them. Okay, yeah. Although I wanted to use the tank. We need to use the tank actually. So, how many are suppressed? 6. Can we do it any differently? That's probably the best choice. Yeah, let's do it like that. The others, although this is like the main attack vector, we need to destroy their attacking forces. So you guys drive there, take them out. It's kind of a little bit a waste with the Panzer IIIN. But well, that's how we have to roll. And then we can bring up this tank there. And we need to do something about them. Shoot them somehow. You guys actually drive there like so. Shoot them. Yeah, okay shot. 6 suppressed. You guys shoot them. No effect. But reducing the... Let's fly, or rather let's keep it a bit of a distance. Who knows what's going on here? Well, do we have a plane that could fly there? Well, we do have one. Well, you guys can reach the tanks up there. And you can't. So let's have you fly there, shoot them. Very nice. Good. Now all are suppressed. Good. And now the Italians. Yeah, well. Oh, and the Italian tank. Yeah, I should have put these guys there. And the tank here. But let's have the regular infantry attack them. Okay, good. They did what they were supposed to. And then we can actually use this here, the M40. Yeah, they drive there. Shoot them. No effect. That was a bad shot. But they're all suppressed now. That's good. And let's take 2 more down. Oh, just 1. Ah, but they are running. Okay, and now we can actually drive in. And we have them on the run. We might draw out more Italians. So you guys... Yeah, it would be unwise for us to put our artillery at risk, but we can go here, shoot them. Yes, very good. And now the Italian tanks should manage, right? Although it's just a tiny cannon here, but what do they have? 5 against soft targets. You can do that, right? Yes, guys. Very good. Very good. Yeah, there's no real solution here for this infantry. That's really bad. So we are not attacking them, but we have pinned them down. You guys destroy the artillery. Very good. And they are very much exposed now. I hope nothing happens. But well, sometimes we need to take risks as well, right? Ah, but we can actually drive a tank here. A defensive tank. Yeah, there's actually no better job for you guys, unless there are T-34 here who drive through. But let's hope they don't. So, let's drive here. Just in case, that's better than, you know, infantry attacking us here. And I hope these 5 have some problems. So if someone is here 1, 2, 3, they could come there though from this tile, or both of these here. But we'll see. We'll see. Good. The Stuk is kind of very exposed now, and the enemy can see them. One, two, three. Yeah, well, there's no really good solution. Go here, and then we can go 1, and then 1, 2, 3, shoot them there. Yeah, let's do that. Also, just in case someone comes from here. So it's fine. So we have these city blocks under total control, and I guess we are not going to lose them anymore. Now let's leave you guys there for the moment. Plane-wise, the enemy doesn't have any airfields except this one here, so it's only those guys up there. And we need the airfield. Let's have the fighter here. So we have defensive fire for the U. Strategic bomber. Could work on them. Yeah. And we don't have any more planes. Only them. So actually we need to use the planes here on these guys. Or do we? This puck is way too late. The Italians are late. Well, okay, let's have a Stuk attack on these guys. And they need to get away, so these tanks, who only have fuel 5, we need to attack. There's no way around it. Yeah, well. So let's have a shot at these guys. Suppressed 11. You guys need to work on them. Nice attack. But we are not going to drive in against these guys here. So I guess this artillery goes here. And the tank, yeah, we need to drive the tank like there. You guys help out. The tanks suddenly find themselves completely surrounded. Very nice. And then you guys shoot them. You drive there like so. Yeah, you can't even reach them. That had been the idea. Or well, actually we could actually attack them up there. But then we get a shot with this artillery. I guess they will not move this artillery here. So I guess we are okay for the moment. Yeah, can't reach the infantry. We do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think we should rather go for these ones. So the Blitz Grenadiers don't have any more ammunition. That's really a problem. The big question is, of course, how many more tanks they have standing around here. But I guess the Grenadiers take out the tank. Oh, come on! And then we need to deal with these guys. So let's have a strategic bomber run on them. Good. You guys. Do we have anybody? They can't kill them. These pioneers could destroy them, but suffer. Why is our spy tank so bad against them? It's the open terrain. Because they have the same experience, I guess. So well then we need to defend our strategic bomber. So the fighter needs to go here. Feels like a waste to use our SE tank against that one. But I guess, yeah, let's do it. And they're gone. And then you guys drive there, yeah. Very nice, and you can really mess them up. Very nice. Oh, come on! At least they are gone. But that was pretty costly, actually. You guys have 3 ammunition. And there's nothing we can do. You guys go there. You drive here, staying out of sight. You guys, well, they have the job to make sure that we are not being surprised up there. So let's drive like so. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, we are staying there in hiding. I wish I would know what happens if we attack them from here. How the attack would change from the tank. Yeah, well, okay, you guys destroy them. Okay, not destroyed. But we'll take the airfield here. And now they are surrounded. And you guys still can't do anything. They have only 14 fuel left. They probably should be rather there. But we need to make sure that the tanks don't get away. Yeah, and there's no plane left right now. Okay. You guys, you are not useful. Besaglieri. You can drive like so, and then next turn you could attack them. Or help attack them. Ah, actually our long legs can destroy those guys up there, and then our infantry goes in, takes the city, and we are out of sight. So let's do it like so. We need more infantry up there anyway. Very good. Like so, right? And then the artillery could have been here though. But well, and there is another piece here, I think. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll see from there, but that was good, I think. So, and we lack 1 unit. To do something about the tanks. Yeah, but we probably don't need it. You don't need to do that this turn. So let's just drive around like so. And then you guys, you have 3 ammunition. You go here. So they are locked. You go there. Oh no, actually, well, they could go 1. No, they are blocked by that. So this Stuk can actually drive here. And maybe they will come in and attack the Stuk, but then we'll have defensive fire. Although that would waste a lot of ammunition. But anyway, and you guys go here. Okay then. Ah yeah, and they can use a train. Oh, I just blocked one city tile. Okay. So let's have you guys first. Embark. Oh no, actually no, sorry. You guys embark, because then the tank can see them as well. And they might make a nice juicy target. And you guys drive there. Sorry about the Italians, but sometimes, you know, yeah, they can actually just stay there. Yeah, let's go there like so. You guys drive in. You've been rather useless so far. And they can provide a nice juicy target actually. They might go in here and attack them. Although, well, despite this Stuk. No, but it's fine, I think. So, forgetting anybody? Someone? Well, let's rather resupply them. Or we could shift them. Yeah, no. They just stay put. Don't waste any fuel. And they just stay there. Yeah, we're not attacking them in the city. Let's hope nothing bad happens to our super tanks. Yeah. They might do something suicidal. We're not attacking there either. So it should be fine. Okay then, so that's that. Next turn and the rain starts. Oh yeah. Oh nice, the Italians held the ground. Oh, more tanks. Oh my goodness. Oh no, oh come on. Why are there so many tanks? More and more tanks, endless tanks. Oh no, oh come on, our Stuk. And it's raining. And we can't do anything. Oh, come on. What happened here? Oh. And how did they know about the Stuk in the first place? Oh, these guys were here. They saw the Stuk. Yeah, okay, that was really stupid. Okay, the Stuk got messed up. Yeah, well, actually, I had hoped that we could destroy these guys. That was the problem, but we didn't. That was the big problem. Well, anyway, so I think here we can end this episode. These guys are pretty nasty, but they are not the crack troops anymore. Just 120 experience. As are they, 103 actually. And yeah, all we can do is pull our planes back. So that was pretty nasty with the Stuk, but well, we did a lot of harm this turn. Yeah, and that's just the general situation. Yeah, let's see how things develop further, but that, my dear fellow strategists, we will see in the next episode. See you then. Thank you for watching. I appreciate if you click the like button. Please do share your thoughts in the comment section so we can discuss issues. And yeah, see you next time. Do sign up with the channel if you want to. Just click the abo button and see you next time. Bye-bye.